Davis County Hospital, Dixon's Mattress Outlet, First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, Geotech Sand and Stone, Hamilton Produce, Hopkins Fencing, Northside Insurance, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Petrito Orthodontics, Pulaski Lumber, Clayton Polaris, Spillman Auto Parts, Wells Hometown Drug, and William Penn University. Now, let's get you to the court for all the play-by-play action with the voice of the Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Davis County basketball is live on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Welcome to Centerville, the site of the opening round of the Class A Regional 8 bracket in Class 1A, where Centerville, the homestanding team, will be taking on the upset-minded Davis County Lady Mustangs. It's a pleasure to have you with us on this Saturday evening. I beg your pardon, Saturday afternoon. I'm Ellis Kojo. I'm joined by Parker Stevens, back in the saddle. Parker back in the saddle as our on-site producer, as well as the diminutive Allison Walker, the stalwart diminutive Allison Walker, who is back at our studios in Ottumwa, helping out on the radio side. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll talk about Davis County and this Centerville matchup. But for now, we'll step away and get an update from our sports director, Dwayne Cook, on the sectional tournament going on this afternoon for our area wrestlers. So, Dwayne, tell us what you got.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
All across America, hardworking farm and ranch families grow the food that feeds us and form the backbone of countless communities. As a proud American company, we're here to say thanks with Polaris Ag Advantage, an exclusive program to support America's farmers and ranchers in recognition for all you do.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Go Mustangs! 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 Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
On the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Go
Teams have finished warming up here in Centerville as we're getting set for the starting lineups to be introduced between Davis County and Centerville in the opening round of Region 8 in Class 3A. Davis County versus Centerville, and Davis County looking to beat Centerville for the first time this season. Centerville swept Davis County in their previous 2 matchups this season. As a matter of fact, you have to go all the way back to December 5th of 2014 to find the date where Davis County defeated Centerville on the court, on the hardwood. So Centerville 16-1 on the season, Davis County 7-15. And really what really drives the Centerville machine, not only are they well balanced with great guards and great bigs as well, but they also play phenomenal defense, their opponents average just under 35 points a game coming into today. So it's a real suffocating type of defense. We've seen it twice this year, and Davis County has not been able to solve it as of yet, but we'll see what happens here today. Let's give you the Davis County starting lineups. Head coach Jeff Graves has his Lady Mustangs lined up like this. Isabel Settles, a 5'6" junior. Briley Law, a 5'7" junior. Sophia Young, a 5'6" sophomore. Macy Hill, a 5'7" junior. And Morgan Petefish, a 5'8" senior.
And your starting lineup for the home team, your Centerville.
And the Centerville Redettes head coach is Nick Baloma, 16-1 on the regular season. They're also the regular season champs of the South Central Conference. They're first in school history with an 11-1 conference record. Claire Matthews, a 5'6" senior. Rachel George, a 6' sophomore. Mickey Stevens, a 5'6" junior. Jaylee Schwartz, a 5'7" senior. And Claire George, a 6' senior. Let's step away from the national anthem. When we come back, the opening tip. It's win or go home time here this afternoon in Centerville. We'll be back after this national anthem on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start to finish lumberyard.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Opening tip is controlled by Centerville, shooting to the basket to our left, wearing white, and a turnover, early turnover, as the pass was tipped away from Claire George, who was set up in the post. Went off her fingertips out of bounds, and Davis County will look to get the first points of tonight. A 1-3-1 three-quarter court trapping zone being played by Centerville, and there's an early steal by Rachel George. Hands it back to Schwartz at the top of the circle. Rachel George, right wing, kicks across court to Matthews. Now Stevens near the half-court line. Deals it on the left wing. A three by Rachel George is no good. Rebound tipping around, still loose, and is collected by Matthews of Centerville, so the Redheads get another crack at it. 40 seconds gone, no score as of yet. Mickey Stevens deals it on the right wing, on the left corner, I should say, to Matthews. At the top of the circle is Claire George. Another three, and this time she puts it in. Rachel George gets the first points of the night. I should say the afternoon. 3-0 Centerville in this win or go home matchup. Hill into the front court. Almost turned it over. Ball got tipped around. It's collected by Bradley Law, who finds Sophia Young. She picks up her dribble, and now in the right corner, Macy Hill for three. It's an air ball, and Schwartz with the rebound for Centerville, and she pushes for the Redettes. At the top of the key, Rachel George with the show and go. Left wing Matthews lobs it too high and too far for Claire George underneath the basket. Another turnover against Centerville, giving the ball back to Davis County, trailing Centerville 3-0 with 6:30 remaining in the opening stanza. Hill, Davis County's leading scorer, gives it back to Law. Now settles, splits the double team, and finds Young near the half-court line. Bradley Law to Macy Hill. Now a baseline drive, pulls up over Claire George, misses, and a rebound's collected by Rachel George. Up ahead to Claire Matthews on the left side of the court, angling towards the basket. Left-handed layup is good by Claire Matthews. 5-0 Centerville, 2 minutes gone from the opening quarter. Davis County looking to beat Centerville for the first time this season. They lost to Centerville 62-43 and also 70-41 here on this court. Foul called on Jaylee Schwartz, her first, as she fouled Settles near the half-court line. Abby Drew is in the game for Centerville, replacing Schwartz. Settles left wing. Drew reaching for it. Now Hill in the corner. Bounce pass to Bradley Law in the paint. Got her shot rejected out of bounds. Stevens got a hand on it. Goes out of bounds to Davis County. Young will inbound underneath the Davis County hoop. Another substitution, Kyla Moore. Another 6-footer for Centerville comes in, replacing Claire George. Young pass too high for Settles, who was in the left corner, but not a good pass from Young. An unforced error against Davis County, giving the ball back to Centerville. They have a 5-0 lead with 5:35 remaining in the opening quarter. Matthews in the right corner, throws across court for Stevens. Lost it, and a traveling called on Stevens. Settles tipped the ball away from Stevens as she was making her drive, and Stevens pinned it between her leg. Will pin the ball between her hand and her leg, and got called for steps. Hill got stripped, and a jump ball called. Possession error goes to Davis County. Macy Hill looking for a teammate, finds Sophia Young, who spins at the top of the key. Back to Macy Hill, right corner three, good! Macy Hill, Davis County's leader in 3-point hits. 31 on the season, her first today here in the playoffs, and it's 5-3 Centerville. Stevens tries to answer. She's short with the three from the left corner. P-Fish got the rebound, but she lost it to Stevens. Driving to the basket, she's fouled. Bradley Law fouled Stevens, and now Stevens will head to the line to shoot a pair. And Stevens makes the first. Mickey Stevens, a 71% foul shooter. Centerville's best foul shooter percentage-wise, and she makes 2 of 2. Centerville 7, Davis County 3. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Law. Now on the far side settles. Young. throws it to Settles on the left side, pulls up from the left wing and knocks it down. Isabel Settles stepped into a 15-footer and hits nothing but net to make it 7-5 Centerville. A pass forward for Moore. She got her shot rejected from the left block from behind by Young. Loose ball and a jump ball as Stevens and Young converged in the backcourt. Possession arrow goes to Centerville. Moore comes out of the game, replaced by Claire George. Centerville has 3 6-footers that they shuttle in and out. Another substitution, that's Allison Castile coming in for Centerville, replacing Drew. Davis County's 5 has remained on the court this entire quarter so far. We're approaching the halfway point of quarter number 1. Castile with her first touch on the right wing. Top of the key 3 for Rachel George. A high arcer that rattles out. Rebound pinballs around. Stevens had it momentarily, but it got poked away from her, and coming away with it is Young of Davis County. So the Lady Mustangs can tie or take the lead on this possession. Law from the right elbow misses. Rebound Claire George. Stevens now dribbling into the front court. She got tripped up by Young, and a foul called on Sophia Young of Davis County, her first. 3:47 remaining in the first quarter. Centerville 7, Davis County 5. It's Centerville basketball. Stevens inbounds to Castile for 3, rattles out. Offensive rebound by Rachel George in the putback. Both Georges were underneath, both Rachel and Claire. Ended up being Rachel grabbing the rebound and sticking in the putback to make it 9-5 Centerville with 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Settles with a bounce pass to Young. Dribbles around Rachel George. Right corner 3 by Macy Hill, and she puts it in. 2 threes in this quarter by Macy Hill, both from the same spot to make it 9-8. The Centerville lead is down to 1. Claire George on the right block. Misses. Good job by Hill bothering the shot. Now Davis County can take their first lead of the game on this possession. Settles left wing. Feeds Hill in the corner. A bounce pass to nobody in particular, and Matthews gets the easy steal for Centerville. Rachel George to Castile. Stevens on the right wing. Davis County playing man-to-man. Actually, no, they're playing zone. Looks to be like a 2-3 zone. A top of the key 3 by Mickey Stevens, and she knocks it down. She was about 3 feet behind the three-point line. But Mickey Stevens hits from downtown to make it 12-8. Centerville, 2:23 remaining first quarter. A foul called in the front court. Stevens had her hand on the back of Young, and that's a bit too overzealous in the eyes of the referee. And that's the first foul on Stevens. Team fouls even at 2 with 2:21 remaining in quarter number 1. Bradley Law with a catch. The one-handed layup won't go as she split a double team and got right to the cup. Stevens pushing her drive to the basket, but she misses the layup of her own. 12-8 Centerville with 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Law tried to feed Pete Fish in the post, and Claire Matthews got the steal, and Law bumped her to the ground. That's a second foul on Bradley Law. Jaylee Law is in the game. She replaces Settles for Davis County. Centerville 12, Davis County 8, under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Castile, right wing. Underneath is Kyla Moore, and she gets the easy deuce. Nice feed by Stevens, finding Kyla Moore for the easy deuce. Now a steal at a half-court line. Castile misses the layup on the other end, and now a foul called on Matthews, who went over the back of Jaylee Law, who grabbed the rebound. So that is first foul on Matthews for Centerville. Ella Porter getting set to check back into the game, or check into the game for the first time. She replaces Bradley Law, who sits with her 2 fouls. Centerville backs off their full court press. Now go to a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Hill in the left corner, picks up her dribble. Finds Young on the left wing. Dribbles around Castile. Pete Fish left block. Fadeaway jumper, in and out, and back in. Morgan Petefish, one of two seniors for Davis County, gets her first deuce of the game. 14-10 Centerville. Kyla Moore catches it in a crowd. Stevens, the open shooter for three, misses from the left corner. Rebound Petefish, Davis County. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Davis County with the ball, trailing 14-10. Young lost it on her way to the basket. Stevens, her throw for Castile hit Castile in the back, and they turn it back over to Davis County. Rachel George tipped the ball away from Hill in the right corner and almost hit head coach Nick Paloma in the noggin. So a lot of back and forth action. Davis County ball down by 4 with 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter to Hill, right corner. Lost it on her way to the bucket. And Moore got the steal, and then Hill gets called for the reach-in. So the first foul on Macy Hill. Davis County's fourth. Centerville ball leading 14-10. 30 seconds left in the opening stanza. George in the high post. To Castile. Stevens at the top of the circle. Matthews thought about the three from the right corner. Stevens with the drive. Stripped on the way to the bucket. Good job by Petefish, stripping and getting the steal. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Young. And Hill could not handle the pass in the right corner, and the clock will run out in this first quarter. A good first quarter. Plenty of back and forth action. At the end of one, Centerville 14, Davis County 10. We'll step away and get a report from Dwayne Cook, who is reporting on the sectionals, and he'll check in on our area of wrestlers. Dwayne, what do you got for us?
Fall is upon us, and we at First Iowa State Bank know it is never too early to think about your ag needs for next year. You deserve the support of a financial institution that understands agriculture and has a long-term commitment to your success. Choosing the right ag lender for your needs is vital to the strength and success of your operation. Whether you produce grain, raise livestock, or have a combination of both, our staff of ag lenders in Keosauqua or Bloomfield will work with you to determine the right lending option. First Iowa State Bank in Keosauqua, Cantrell, and Bloomfield, member FDIC.
Do you need a fence built? Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield and save yourself some blood, sweat, and tears. Skylar can build whatever kind of fence you need, from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs he has done. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield today to get on his fall building list, as it will fill up fast. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Davis County gets called for a travel to open the second quarter. 14-10, Centerville with the lead, and now they have the basketball. Centerville 16-1 on the season. They've beaten Davis County twice this regular season. Davis County looking to turn trends here in the beginning of the playoffs. Moore misses from point-blank range. Porter got the rebound, and Davis County pushes. Young gets her three-pointer blocked. Deflects right to Hill, who misses a three from the right corner. Petefish got the offensive rebound, but she's called for over the back. She went over the back of Schwartz, and in the eyes of the referee, that is a foul. Davis County's fifth team foul with 7:20 remaining in the second quarter. Schwartz dribbles at the top of the circle. Her pass into the corner, tipped away by Jaylee Law. Very active Davis County defense, getting their hands on lots of passes here in the early going. George inbounds to Stevens, back to Rachel George. Pump fake, kicks it to Jaylee Schwartz at the top of the key. Stevens. Davis County stays in their 2-3, almost looks like a 3-2 matchup zone. Stevens backs it up to the three-point line at the top of the circle. Right side, Matthews into the corner. Rachel George can't get the roll on the three. Offensive rebound by Moore. Short on the putback, and rebound goes to Ella Porter, who gives it up to Young. Davis County with the ball, trailing 14-10. Jaylee Law with a tough catch on the left wing. Back to Young at the top of the circle. Law with the pump fake. Finds Young. And her pass for Hill is over her head, out of bounds. Hill was set up in the right corner, but the wayward pass for Hill makes it Davis County's 8th turnover of this game. Centerville usually short with the ball. They had 6 turnovers in the first quarter. Settles back into the game for Davis County, replacing Hill. Briley Law is back into the game as well, replacing Porter. Centerville 14, Davis County 10, 6:25 remaining second quarter. Matthews cross court on the right side to Schwartz, and she feeds Rachel George underneath for the easy deuce. Good ball movement by Centerville, going side to side and then underneath to make it 16-10. Centerville with the lead. Jaylee Law with the show and go, and she traveled. Right before she shoveled it off to Pete Fish for the layup, she took an extra step. Timeout is going to be called by Davis County. With 6:04 remaining in the second quarter, it is a full timeout. Centerville 16, Davis County 10, back in 60 seconds on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Under 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Centerville with the ball, leading 16-10 over Davis County. Stevens lost it out of bounds. She was down by the baseline, and Law went flying by her, managed to tip the ball away from Stevens and went off her knee out of bounds. Turnover number 7 against Centerville, giving the ball back to Davis County. They have not led yet in this game, yet they trail just by 6. Jaylee Law in the right corner finds Briley Law at the top of the circle. They swing it over to the left side, and Isabel Settles hits another mid-range jumper from the left wing. 4 for Settles. 16-12 is the Davis County lead. Pete Fish almost got the turnover, but she managed to tip the ball away, and Settles comes away with the pilfer. Another turnover against Centerville. Settles almost traveled on the left wing. Her pass to the high post got slapped away and stolen by Rachel George. Matthews in the left corner. Stevens left wing, back to Matthews. Open three-pointer, and she misses. Rebound tips into the hands of Abby Drew of Centerville. Now Rachel George casts up a three, and she knocks it down. Rachel George, her second hit from downtown. She now has 10 in this ball game. It is a 19-12 Centerville lead with 4:50 remaining in the second quarter. Young could not handle the pass from Settles. Matthews momentarily had to steal, but Young managed to steal it back from her. And now Briley Law's pass for Pete Fish into the post got stolen away by Abby Drew. So 1 turnover against Centerville, 2 against Davis County. Lady Mustangs now have 11 turnovers in this game. 19-12 Centerville. Abby Drew to the basket. Got her shot partially blocked by Pete Fish. Jaylee Law comes away with a loose ball for Davis County. They are letting them play inside. Settles to Young at the top of the circle. Briley Law to Pete Fish. Driving layup. A bit too strong. Rebound pinballs around. Settles into the hands of Rachel George of Centerville. And she pushes for the Redettes. Leading 19-12 under 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Stevens to Rachel George. A three from the right corner off the back of the rim. Long rebound comes down to Claire Matthews of Centerville. She gets fouled on her way to the bucket, +1. So Matthews with the basket and the foul has a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul called on Pete Fish, her second. And with this free throw, Centerville can take their first double-digit lead of the game. Matthews misses, and Bradley Law tracks down the rebound for Davis County. Centerville 21, Davis County 12, 3:40 remaining, second quarter. Young to Bradley Law. Jaylee Law in the right corner. Bradley Law tried to feed Pete Fish underneath, but it got tipped away and stolen by Claire George. But her pass for Matthews got picked off by Jaylee Law. So another case where the teams exchange turnovers. A runner at the foul line, a lot of contact with Moore, and the referee says it was partially blocked out of bounds by Moore. It stays with Davis County. It was a foul. It was a one-footed runner from the foul line by Young. A lot of contact, but no foul. Davis County ball, trailing by 9. Pete Fish with the catch. Mid-range jumper from the baseline off the back of the rim, and a foul against Centerville on the rebound. Fouls on Claire George, her first. Centerville has 14 fouls. Davis County is a foul away from being over the limit. Bradley Law with the catch. Puts up a shot, misses from the lane. Rebound Moore of Centerville. Centerville has their big lineup out there. All three of their 6-footers are out on the floor. Of course, I'm talking about Rachel and Claire George, Kyla Moore. They are joined by Matthews and Stevens. Kyla Moore with the catch on the left block and puts it in. Timeout, Davis County. Davis County has their Centerville has their biggest lead of the game. It's a 30-second timeout with 2:41 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Davis County ball coming out of the time up, and a turnover as Young throws it away. Stevens comes away with the pilfer. Finds Rachel George underneath the basket, but she's surrounded by 3 Lady Mustangs. Top of the key, Claire George. Left corner 3 by Claire Matthews. She's short. Rebound comes into the hands of Mickey Stevens. Her pass into the post got tipped away. Rachel George gets the loose ball, misses from the right block, gets her own rebound, and the putback is good. Rachel George not giving up. Now she has a dozen in this game. It is a 25-12 Centerville advantage. Nice pass from Bradley Law to Morgan Pete Fish underneath for the deuce. Pete Fish has 4. It's a 25-14 Centerville lead. Matthews aggressively heads to the basket, and a foul is called on Morgan Pete Fish, and that is foul number 3 on Pete Fish. So Claire Matthews will shoot 2. She is 0 for 1 from the foul line so far tonight. And she gets the roll on the first free throw. Porter and Henderson come back into the game for Davis County. Pete Fish sits with her 3 fouls, and Bradley Law sits as well. Matthews misses the second, and the rebound is reeled in by Henderson of Davis County. Davis County has been outscored in this quarter 12-4, and Centerville has grown their lead out to 12 here in this stanza. Hill with the baseline drive, tried to find Porter. Her pass hit the knee of Porter. Back to Hill, I should say. Misses. Porter with the offensive rebound. Her putback is no good. Moore gets the rebound and pushes it up to Rachel George. Barrels into the paint. She had the ball tipped away from her. Young came down with the loose ball, but she landed out of bounds. Centerville has the ball, leading 26-14. A minute 26 remaining until halftime. Rachel George, a catch and shoot three from the right corner. No good. Rebound kicks into the far corner to Matthews. And Kyla Moore backs down Henderson and is able to get another basket. 6 points off the bench for Kyla Moore. And now Centerville has doubled up Davis County 28-14. A minute 5 remaining until halftime. Hill in the left corner. Got stripped. Tried to run her anyway. It was a kind of an out-of-control shot. Missed, and Moore comes away with the rebound. Rachel George, tireless as she heads to the basket. Misses, as there are all 5 Mustangs were back. And Rachel George tried to go 1-on-5 and missed her chance for the bucket. And Young on the other end heads to the basket, and she is fouled by Mickey Stevens of Centerville. That's her second. 2 shots coming up for Sophia Young. First free throws of the day for Young, and she knocks down the first free throw. Sophia Young, a 52% foul shooter. And she really has made big strides in her sophomore season. Second free throw is short. Stevens with the rebound for Centerville. Matthews left wing. Feeds Stevens in the corner. Cross court for Drew. Another cross court pass here on the near side to Matthews, and somehow she muscled her way to the basket and got the bucket to go. Matthews has 7. 30-15 Centerville. 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Settles, misses the 3. Macy Hill got the offensive rebound, and a foul called on Centerville, so a 1-and-1 coming up for Macy Hill. Foul called on Stevens. That is foul number 3. Team 6. Oh, it's only a team 6. For some reason, I thought it was a team 7th. A catch and shoot off the inbound pass by Hill. She misses from three-point line. For three-point land. Rachel George got the rebound, tried to throw it up ahead to Claire Matthews, but it was well ahead of her, out of bounds, and now Davis County will inbound with 2.7 seconds left. Young at the half-court line, puts it up, and it is no good. Actually, they were going to wave it off anyway, and that is the end of the first half. So Davis County kept it close in the first quarter. However, Centerville, thanks to outscoring Davis County 16-5 in the second quarter, have a 30-15 lead at the halftime break. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. In those 4 minutes, we'll be joined by our sports director, Dwayne Cook, who will once again give us a report on area wrestlers that are performing right now in the sectionals. And we'll be back to talk about the first half as well after this break. This is Davis County Basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Merle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Conditions change, but with premium and improved cab sealing, you're always protected. Dust, dirt, rain, snow, and mud stay outside, while you and the things that matter most remain comfortable inside. Keep the elements out.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Mustangs! Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Here in Centerville, Davis County trails the Redettes of Centerville by the score of 30-15 here at halftime. Davis County, actually, Centerville led Davis County by just 4 in the first quarter, 14-10, but Davis County went cold from the field, turned it over a few more times, and Centerville now will outscore Davis County 16-5 in that second quarter. That really was the difference in Centerville growing this advantage out to 15. Rachel George of Centerville, the 6-foot sophomore, has 12 points to lead all scorers. Claire Matthews has 7 for Centerville. Mickey Stevens with 5. Kyla Moore off the bench for Centerville has 6. For Davis County, Macy Hill has a pair of 3-pointers in the first quarter. She has 6 points. That's a team high. Morgan P. Fish has 4. Isabel Settles has 4. And Sophia Young has 1 free throw for Davis County. Not a lot of free throws in that first half. Centerville 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Davis County 1 of 2. And kind of an atypical first half for Centerville anyway. They came into this game averaging just over 12 turnovers a game. By my count, they turned it over 10 times in the first half. However, Davis County had 12 turnovers of their own in the first half. This is win or go home for both of these teams. The winner of this game will face the winner of West Liberty and EBF, which is being played right now. And that game will be played in West Liberty this upcoming Wednesday. But if it's going to be Davis County that wants to keep their season alive, they got their work cut out for them. They trail Centerville 30-15. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back for second half action right after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Fall is upon us, and we at First Iowa State Bank know it is never too early to think about your ag needs for next year. You deserve the support of a financial institution that understands agriculture and has a long-term commitment to your success. Choosing the right ag lender for your needs is vital to the strength and success of your operation. Whether you produce grain, raise livestock, or have a combination of both, our staff of ag lenders in Keosauqua or Bloomfield will work with you to determine the right lending option. First Iowa State Bank in Keosauqua, Cantrell, and Bloomfield, member FDIC.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
All across America, hardworking farm and ranch families grow the food that feeds us and form the backbone of countless communities. As a proud American company, we're here to say thanks with Polaris Ag Advantage, an exclusive program to support America's farmers and ranchers in recognition for all you do.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Mustangs! Go 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 Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
This is Chris Merle at Hamilton Produce. We have what you need to keep everything on your farm or in the shop in working order, including a full line of cattle chutes and calving equipment. We are also your best source for the most competitive prices on LP gas. Check out our full line of Carhartt clothing and dry shod boots. And did we mention we now carry Orca coolers as well? Hamilton Produce, your one-stop shop for all your farm and hardware needs, just off the square in Bloomfield or on the old Brick Plant Road in Ottumwa.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Second half action getting set to get underway here in Centerville. Davis County trailing the Redettes by the score of 30-15 as we begin quarter number 3. Stevens, as Davis County playing a 3-2 zone, to George. And now Jaylee Schwartz gives it back up to Stevens at the top of the circle. On the left side, Rachel George. Schwartz with a right wing three, too strong. Rebound, Bradley Law of Davis County. So Davis County with the ball trailing 30-15. They have their work cut out for them if they want to beat Centerville for the first time this season and the first time since 2014. Settles, misses from the baseline, and collecting the rebound is Claire George. Schwartz on the right wing. Left wing Matthews splits the double team, got hit. No, she gets called for a travel, and Matthews can't believe it. Her head snapped back as she hit a Lady Mustang arm, splitting that double team, but she gets called for steps. Turnover number 11 of Centerville. Atypical of a 16-1 team to turn it over that many times, especially since they come into this game turning it over just over 12 times a game. Drew gets a steal of her own for Centerville as Davis County turns it over. Under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Centerville with the ball, leading 30-15. Matthews misses a three from the left corner. Hill snags the miss and pushes for Davis County. Stops at the foul line, feeds Young. On the right side, Settles, misses from just inside the three-point line. Rebound Schwartz of Centerville, and she pushes for the Redettes. Centerville 30, Davis County 15 with 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. Drew on the left wing, Matthews. Feeds Rachel George. Now Claire George underneath, misses from the left block, got her own rebound, misses again. Rebound Young of Davis County. 2-point blank misses by Claire George. Keeps the Davis County deficit at 15. Hill with a bounce pass that settles in the left corner. It kicked off her leg to Law. Her free throw jumper got blocked by Claire George. She got her own rebound, misses the runner, but a foul is called on Schwartz of Centerville. That's her second. And Briley Law will head to the line to shoot two. So Briley Law, a 43% foul shooter, hits the first. Moore into the game for Centerville. She replaces Claire George. Law's second free throw is nothing but net. First 2 points of the third quarter to Davis County. They still trail by 13, 30-17. 5:50 left in the third quarter. George, wide open in the right corner is Claire Matthews, misses the three. She was short with it. A rebound and a push by Young into the paint, lays it up and in. Sophia Young goes coast to coast. And it's an 11-point Centerville lead, 30-19 with 5:30 remaining in quarter number 3. Rachel George up top to Kyla Moore, short with the shot from the right block. She got her own rebound and was fouled, so she'll head to the line for two. Oof, foul on Pete Fish. That's foul number 4 on the 5'8" senior. So head coach Jeff Graves has a decision to make with one of his bigs. Moore misses the first free throw. Head coach Jeff Graves appears to be rolling the dice and will leave his senior out on the floor. Moore's second free throw. That one's missed. Offensive rebound by Drew. Rachel George feeds Jaylee Schwartz underneath the basket, and she gets the deuce. That's the first 2 of the game for Jaylee Schwartz. And it's a 32-19 Centerville lead with 5:08 remaining in the third quarter. Settles, threw it over and back. She crossed the half-court line and then threw it to the backcourt to Briley Law. She was cut. It's a very dangerous proposition to pick up your dribble after you cross the half-court line for that very reason. So Davis County turns it over. Centerville ball leading 32-19, under 5 minutes left, third quarter. Moore to George on the left block. Nice cross-court feed to Abby Drew, who gets the easy bucket underneath. That's Abby Drew's first bucket of the game to make it 34-19. So the halftime lead is back up to 15. Briley Law got hit from behind as she went up with a shot from about 16 feet away. And Claire Matthews gets called for her second foul. Briley Law to shoot 2. And she rattles in the first one. Porter comes back in for Davis County, and Pete Fish, with her 4 fouls, sits for the Lady Mustangs. Law misses the second one. Offensive rebound by Porter, but her putback won't go. Moore collects the miss for Centerville, gives it up to Drew. 34-20 is our score. A top of the key 3 by Rachel George, and she can't get the roll on it. And a rebound reeled in by Porter. Young in the front court for Davis County. Briley Law on the high right. Cross court for Hill. Makes a move around Schwartz. Gets tangled up and got her shot blocked from behind by Schwartz. And she gives it up to George. Rachel George. Drew with the bounce pass to Schwartz on the right side. Rachel George, another 3, this time from the right wing. That's too strong. And a two-handed rebound reeled in by Briley Law of Davis County. Centerville 34, Davis County 20. 3:40 left, third quarter. A jump ball called as Matthews and Briley Law got tied up on the right wing. 3 fresh Redettes come into the game. That's Castile, Stevens, and Claire George. There's 6 players out on the court, so 1 more Centerville Redette needs to leave, and Matthews, albeit reluctantly, leaves the floor. 3:35 left, third quarter. Davis County with the ball, trailing 34-20. Hill misses a 3 from the left wing. The rebound caroms all the way into the right wing to Young. So Davis County gets another shot at it, and Bradley Law is short with a jumper from the baseline. Stevens to the bucket, and she gets the basket to go as she drove on Young and got the layup. Stevens now has 7. 36-20 is the Centerville advantage. Settles, knocks it down from the baseline, and a timeout, Davis County. 30-second timeout by Davis County with 3:01 remaining in quarter number 3. They trail Centerville 36-22. Back in 30 seconds on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
2:55 remaining third quarter. Centerville with the ball, leading Davis County 36-22 in this opening round of the regionals. Moore on the right block got fouled from behind by Ella Porter of Davis County, so Moore has the line to shoot a pair. That's the first foul on Porter. Kyla Moore is 0 for 2 from the foul line tonight, and she misses on the first free throw. Moore, a 35% foul shooter coming into tonight, averaging 5.2 a game. She has 6 so far in this contest. Second free throw off the glass and almost went in, but it spun out. So an empty trip for Centerville on that possession. Davis County looked to get a little bit closer on this trip. They trail by 14 with 2:35 remaining in the third quarter. Hill, top of the key, Young. Bradley Law on the right side to Hill. Jaylee Law with the show and go to Macy Hill. Misses the 3 from the left wing. It's an air ball, as a matter of fact. Stevens pushes for Centerville. And she runs straight into Macy Hill, and Hill gets called for the foul. Second foul on Hill. Centerville ball, and Stevens gets the return pass from Castile. Castile at the top of the key for 3. That's an air ball out of bounds. Claire George can't save it. And the ball goes to Davis County with 2:09 remaining in the third quarter. Davis County has outscored Centerville 7-6 in this quarter. However, they still trail by 14, 36-22. Jaylee Law to Hill, right wing. Young weaving around Castile. Hill, right wing 3, short. Rebound, Kyla Moore of Centerville. Matthews into the paint, into the chest of Young, counted in the foul. Just went right through Sophia Young, who was not set. And so Young gets called for the blocking foul. Claire Matthews gets the hoop and the harm. And she'll look to complete the three-point play. Moore out of the game for Centerville, replaced by Rachel George. Matthews so far 1 of 3 from the foul line tonight. And she hits that free throw to complete the three-point play. Centerville with their biggest lead of the game, 39-22, with 1:36 remaining in the third quarter. Young, her pass was kicked by Matthews. She was trying to feed Hill in the left, in the right corner. And it stays with Davis County. Hill inbounds on the far side. Into Young. Porter had the pass go between her hands, but right to Jaylee Law, who misses from mid-range on the left baseline. Matthews pushing for Centerville. Into the paint. Again into Young, but this time it's Matthews who gets called for the offensive foul, and the Davis County bench stands up and claps in jubilation. That is foul number 3 on Matthews. Young to Briley Law, but her pass for Jaylee Law went wide, out of bounds, as Jaylee Law was set up in the left corner, but it was not a good pass by Briley Law, and Davis County turns it over again. Turnover number 15 by my count. Centerville has given it back to the other team 12 times so far today. A minute left to go in the third quarter. Centerville 39, Davis County 22. Rachel George fed Mickey Stevens on the right wing, but it went through her hands out of bounds. And the unforced error gives the ball back to Davis County. Young, Briley Law, Jaylee Law, Porter, and Settles are Davis County 5. Settles had the ball stripped away from her, and it's stolen by Abby Drew. Centerville brings it back up by 17 here in the closing stages of the third quarter. Drew, left wing 3, rattles out. Rebound by Young, and she gets called for a double dribble. Young, when she landed on the rebound, took a dribble, picked it up, and once Centerville retreated, she tried to dribble again, and she got called for the double dribble. So Centerville ball with 31.6 remaining in the third quarter. Rachel George gets fouled underneath the basket. That's the second foul on Ella Porter, and Rachel George will shoot her first free throws of the day. And she hits the first one. That's her first point here in the third quarter. She had a game-high 12 in the first half. George misses the second one, but Claire George gets the rebound. Her shot hit the bottom of the basket. Rebound Briley Law. Davis County with the ball trailing 40-22 with 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Briley Law to Settles at the foul line, and her shot from inside the foul line misses. Rachel George with the rebound and the push for Centerville. 9 seconds left in the quarter. She picks up her dribble, finds Steves at the top of the circle with 4, with 3. Rachel George, shot good if it goes, but it's an air ball, and that ends the third quarter. Centerville stretches out their lead, and with 1 quarter remaining, they lead Davis County 40-22. Let's step away to Dwayne Cook for another sectional report for our area wrestlers. This is Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Centerville ball with 7:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. They lead Davis County 40-22. Winner of this game will face the winner of West Liberty and EBF in the next round of these regionals. The loser will go home. Matthews, runner on the baseline, hits the side of the backboard. Davis County comes back with it with 7:07 remaining in the ball game. Bradley Law with a tough catch on the right wing, almost traveled. Settles to Jaylee Law. Corner three, in and out. Rebound, Claire George of Centerville. Matthews in the front court for the Redettes. To Drew, who faces a double team, finds Matthews, and now Stevens catches about 30 feet away from the basket. Finds Drew in the left wing. And now Davis County looking to trap and force turnovers on Centerville. Claire George fouled underneath the basket by the reaching Jaylee Law. We'll wait to see if that's the actual confirmation on the foul. Meanwhile, Claire George can't hit the first free throw. That is on Jaylee Law, her first. So George misses the first free throw. Her second free throw up in the air. That's in and out. Rebound, Jaylee Law. Still have not had any points here in the fourth quarter. Davis County down 40-22, looking to beat Centerville for the first time this year. Bradley Law got her shot on the right elbow, partially blocked by Claire George. Rachel George came down with the loose ball, and offensive foul called against Matthews, or is it a foul against Davis County? Matthews warded away Bradley Law with her elbow, but it's Bradley Law gets called for the foul. That's her third. 1-and-1 for Claire Matthews. She misses the front end. Offensive rebound and the stick back for Rachel George. Rachel George now has 15 in this ball game. That's a game high, and it's a 20-point Redettes lead, 42-22. P-Fish got her turnaround jumper blocked by Rachel George. Matthews gets the outlet pass to the basket, and a blocking foul called on Sophia Young. The basket went in. Does the basket count? Yeah, the basket counts. There was not an immediate sign whether or not that basket counted, but it does. And so Claire Matthews will look to complete the three-point play. That's a third such collision between Matthews and Young, who misses. Young misses the free throw. And with a 42-22 lead, Young traveled as she came to a stop in the front court. Hill into the game for Davis County, replacing Young. .5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Centerville 44, Davis County 22. Schwartz on the right side, Stevens. Kicks across court. Left corner three for Matthews off the back of the rim. Rebound, Jaylee Law of Davis County. She pushes and gets met by Matthews in the front court, and a reach-in foul called on Matthews. That will be her fourth. Castile comes into the game for Centerville, replacing Matthews. Davis County with the ball, down 44-22 with 5:23 remaining. Law finds Bradley Law. Settles in the left corner. Decides to shoot a three, short with it. Rebound Claire George, and Jaylee Schwartz walks it across the half-court line for Centerville. Centerville content to just probe this zone, maybe kill a little clock as well, with a 22-point lead, under 5 minutes left to go. Rachel George at the top of the circle. Tried to find Claire George on the left block, but the pass was a bit too strong, and George went to the ground as she tried to save that ball out of bounds. But the turnover gives the ball back to Davis County. Bradley Law with the fumble, but then finds Young in the right corner. Back to Bradley Law, who splits a double team. Floater is off the back of the rim. Rebound, Mickey Stevens of Centerville, and she pushes to the basket. I was going to say she got fouled, but no call. But grabbing the loose change and getting the bucket is Claire George. That's her first two of the game. Settles, knocks down the jumper on the other end for Davis County. She has 8. it is a full timeout for Davis County with 4:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Conditions change, but with premium and improved cab sealing, you're always protected. Dust, dirt, rain, snow, and mud stay outside, while you and the things that matter most remain comfortable inside. Keep the elements out.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Centerville basketball, as we welcome you back to Centerville. Rachel George slithers her way to the basket but misses with the right hand. Rebound gets tipped back to her, and reverse layup for Rachel George is good. 48-24 Centerville. 3:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pete Fish turnaround jumper over Moore. She banks it in from the right block. Morgan Pete Fish has 6 points for Davis County. It's a 48-26 Centerville lead with 3:40 remaining. Castile to Moore, and she gets fouled on the left block as she goes up with the shot. Jaylee Law gets called for her second foul. So Kyla Moore will shoot 2, and if there's one thing you would say about Centerville is that they have not really taken advantage of all the Davis County fouls. Kyla Moore personally is 0 for 5, and she will look to split the trip with this second free throw. She misses again. Rebound, Briley Law. Jaylee Law to Macy Hill, right corner. Pulls up from inside the three-point line, misses. Long rebound comes down to Briley Law. She misses, gets her on rebound. Surrounded, and there for the bucket is Isabel Settles, who hits another mid-range jumper. That is her shot. Settles now in double figures with 10. That is a career high for Settles. And it's a 48-28 Centerville lead with 3 minutes straight up left to go. Castile, Moore from the left block, and that's easy. The 6-footer Moore back down to 5'7" Hill, and that was an easy deuce for Moore, who now has 8. 50-28 Centerville. Pete Fish in the paint, then she puts it in. Pete Fish has 8. And it's a 50-30 Centerville lead with 2:35 left in this ball game. Castile finds Stevens near the half-court line. Back to Castile on the left wing. Moore got her pass tipped away from her by Hill. Good effort by Macy Hill. Bradley Law out of the game, and the other senior for Davis County, Isabel Tranquilino, is in the game for the Lady Mustangs. Playing in what's looking to be her final game, wearing a Davis County uniform. Drew finds Stevens at the top of the key. Matthews back to Drew at the half court line. Stevens sets it up about 30 feet away from the basket, finds Drew in the left corner, and Centerville just content with just playing keep away from this Davis County trapping zone. Traveling called on Rachel George, who took off, left her feet, and then came down without giving up the ball, so she gets called for the travel. So the Davis County 5 is Tranquilino, Jaylee Law, Young, Henderson, and Pete Fish. Pete Fish catches on the right block, gets her shot rejected by Rachel George. Claire George gets the loose ball and hands it off to Matthews. 1:38 remaining in this fourth quarter. Centerville on their way to play the winner of West Liberty and EBF. And they will make it 3-0 versus Davis County this season. And really, the story of the game is their defense. They were just suffocating, especially at the top of that 2-3 zone they played this entire game versus Davis County. Matthews at the foul line, finds Stevens to the right of the key. Left corner, Drew. And a timeout for a substitution, or what do we got? We got a timeout called by Centerville with 1:07 remaining. It's 50-30 Centerville, and we'll step away for 60 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist and owner at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and let our team take care of you. If you're on a current customer, I challenge you to ask a friend or neighbor that comes to our pharmacy if they are satisfied with the professionalism and small-town customer service we pride ourselves on. We provide a higher level of pharmacy care with the same copays as other pharmacies in the area. Let us sync your medications to help save you time with once-a-month pickup at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Go Mustangs!
Claire George gets the inbound pass, finds Collimore on the left block, and she gets absolutely mauled underneath the basket by Jaylee Law. At least Jaylee Law got her money's worth on that foul. That's her third. 56.7 seconds left in the ball game. It's a 50-30 Centerville lead over Davis County. As we welcome you back to Centerville. Collimore misses another free throw. Pete Fish exits the game for the final time for Davis County. Moore misses another one. And with 50 seconds left, Davis County has possession. And now a steal. Matthews swipes it away from Young to the basket. Matthews gets the bucket to go. Again, another confrontation under the basket. No whistle this time, but Matthews got the bucket. Young ran into Moore, and a foul is called as Young went up with one of her patented wild runners. First foul on Moore. And really a difference in this game, not to mention just the turnovers that Centerville has been able to force, but they've been to the foul line way more often than Davis County has. Young misses the first free throw. She is 1 for 3 now. Second free throw is short. Rebound Schwartz with 28 seconds left. Centerville 52, Davis County 30. Schwartz catches on the right side. Finds Stevens. Davis County traps. Stevens weaves around it. Now Matthews near a half-court line with 13 seconds left. So Centerville will move on and will meet the winner of West Liberty and EBF as the clock reads 2, reads 1, and there is your ball game. Centerville, thanks to their suffocating defense, defeats Davis County by the final score of 52-30. And we'll step away for a 4-minute timeout, and we'll say goodbye to this year's edition of the Lady Mustangs and say a special thank you to their seniors as well. We'll be back in 4 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. Whatever project you're working on, we have what you need. From shingles, new windows, siding, plumbing, or even nice new Milwaukee power tool. If we don't have it, we can order it. And if you need professional advice on a project, we're always happy to help. While you're here, check out our Makerspace building. Make plans to stop out every month on second Saturday for lots of vendors on hand. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today, 664-2362. And go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Do you need a fence built? Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield and save yourself some blood, sweat, and tears. Skylar can build whatever kind of fence you need, from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs he has done. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield today to get on his fall building list, as it will fill up fast. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
All across America, hardworking farm and ranch families grow the food that feeds us and form the backbone of countless communities. As a proud American company, we're here to say thanks with Polaris Ag Advantage, an exclusive program to support America's farmers and ranchers in recognition for all you do.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Davis County basketball on the Autumnal Radio Group Sports Network. Go
The Davis County Lady Mustang season has come to an end this afternoon here in Centerville as the Redettes took down the Lady Mustangs by a final score of 52-30. It was a suffocating defensive effort by the Centerville Redettes, and their defense every bit as good as advertised. Their opponents this season averaged just under 35 points a game, and Davis County was held to 30 here tonight. Centerville was led by Rachel George, who had a game-high 17. Claire Matthews, a senior guard for Centerville, had 14. Kyla Moore had 8. Mickey Stevens scored 7. Jaylee Schwartz had 2, and Claire George had 2 for Centerville. Davis County was led by Isabel Settles, who had a game-high 10 points in this contest. Morgan Petefish, in her final game as in a Davis County uniform, scored 8. Macy Hill had 6. Briley Law and Sophia Young each had 3 for the Lady Mustangs. But really it was too much Centerville, as especially the top of that zone really forced Davis County, forced them out of their comfort zone, made Davis County uncomfortable, and produced plenty of turnovers when it was all said and done. 19 Davis County turnovers by my count that were forced. Now give Davis County credit. They didn't make it easy for Centerville. They held Centerville below their season average, and they also forced 15 Centerville turnovers by themselves, and that also was over Centerville's season average. But Centerville way too experienced and just way too good for Davis County as they beat the Mustangs for the first time, actually beg your pardon, for the third time this season by the final score of 52-30. As I said during the course of this season, this is a very young Davis County team. We look forward to how they will look next year, but unfortunately, there are two seniors on this team that did play their final game of the season. Isabel Tranquilino, a 5'5" senior, as well as Morgan Petefish, who has been a stalwart part of Davis County. We've enjoyed watching her play during her entire career, and we wish both Isabel Tranquilino and Morgan Petefish nothing but the best for whatever the future holds for them. So thanks to them and thanks to their parents for raising such amazing young women, and best of luck to them in the future, as I said before. So that will do it from here in Centerville. Once again, our final score, Centerville 52, Davis County 30. Centerville will move on to play the winner of West Liberty and EBF coming up this Wednesday. Davis County's season ends, and the final record this season is 7-16. We would like to thank you for making us a part of your Saturday afternoon, and we will be with you at least one more time to bring you Davis County basketball, as the Davis County boys will be in Eddyville on Monday for a showdown versus Eddyville-Blakesburg-Fremont in the opening round of the boys districts. And we look forward to have you join us then. Keep in mind that tip time has been moved up. Originally it was scheduled for 7. It is now going to be a 6 o'clock tip in Eddyville. Once again, that's a 6 o'clock tip in Eddyville. Davis County taking on EBF in the opening round of the districts. Until then, for Parker Stevens here as an on-site producer, as well as the diminutive Allison Walker back in Ottumwa, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Centerville. You've been listening to Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.